Welcome to this lecture. So previously we have displayed the text messages inside our gifted chat component, and now it's time to generate images inside our chatbot application using the DALLE model and display them inside our application just like a normal chat message. And in order to do that, we will start the process. So for now, firstly we will change this handle button click to generate images, so that when the user will gonna click on the send button, we will execute the code inside our generate images function and generate the image. And after that we are going to display that image here inside this gifted chat, and later we will make the changes so that we can display both the text messages and the image messages inside our gifted chat component. But for now, in order to keep things simple, we will firstly change this handle button click to generate images. And now when the user will gonna type some detail and he will gonna click on the send button, then the code of this generate images function will be executed. And here we are calling this image generation API and generating the images. And after generating the images, we are getting the URL of the image here. And now we need to display this image just like a normal image message inside any chat application. And to do that, we can copy the code that we have inside this handle button click. So firstly, inside this generate images function, we need to display the message or the text that user have entered inside this bar. And to do that, we can use the same code. So just copy this code where we are creating the message for the text that user have entered. And after that, we can paste it here inside our generate images. And after doing that, the next step is displaying the generated image inside our gifted chat. And in order to do that, you can simply copy this code which is present inside this then method, and we are going to make changes inside this code in just a moment. So after copying this code, we will paste it here inside this then method where we are getting the URL. And after pasting it here, we need to change few things. So there you can see we are creating a message object here, and here we are passing the unique ID for the message. And after that, we are passing the text for the message here. As for now, we are not getting the text response from our ChatGPT model, but instead we are getting the URL of the image. So here you can display the image URL if you want, but in our case we will simply display the text like image. After that, we are passing the date at which this message is created and then the user ID. And now in order to display the image inside this message, we need to set a property called image. So here we will set it, and the value for this property is actually the URL of the image. So here add a comma so that this error will be gone, and now we will pass the image URL here. So as the URL is stored here, so we can simply copy this line and paste it there, and that's it. So now when we are going to run our application and you are going to write the line here like generate an image of a red car, then the code present inside this generate images method will be executed, and here we are firstly displaying the sent message which will be generate image of a red car. After that, when our model will gonna generate the image and return the URL, here we are creating an image message, and in this image message we are passing the URL of the image which we want to display inside this message. So you will see the image will be displayed here inside our gifted chat as a received message. So now we can simply test this behavior by saving this file. So press Ctrl S, and there you can see our application refreshed. And here let's test it by creating or generating an image of a red car. After that, let's send this message. And there you can see again our message is being displayed inside this gifted chat. And now let's wait for the image message. And there you can see we got the message here, and the image will be loaded in just few seconds. And there you can see we got this image which our model generated, and it is being displayed inside our application just like a normal message. So when you will click on this image, you will be able to view it completely. So this is also a very useful feature of gifted chat. So now inside our application we are also able to generate images and display them to the user on screen. But this functionality is still incomplete, and the reason is we are generating multiple images using this image generation API, but here we are only displaying single image. So now inside our next lecture we are going to display multiple images inside our gifted chat.